Competitors will understand PHP JavaScript task and create settings according to task requirements. Install Framework and create templates for basic settings. DB and admin page in this training. The PHP JavaScript task is to complete the given back-end program and front-end program of tasks presented using PHP-based framework, JavaScript-based framework, or library. Here's what competitors will do. First, install PHP Framework. Next, create database using content provided in the task and DB samples and implement login page through server-side rendering. In addition, you should implement RESTful API as given in the task and complete front-end program. Have a look at the installation environment of the PHP JavaScript task and the information on the software. The software programs provided are in 2019 version, so some of them might not work in the latest settings. Please check what you are going to perform on this task. The PHP JavaScript task is to complete the given back-end program and front-end program using PHP-based framework, JavaScript-based framework, or library. Competitors should conduct the following. First, install PHP Framework that will be used. Second, create DB using provided DB dump files. Third, implement registration page, login, API, front end as shown in the task. In addition, implement other variety of functions that are required in the task. Let's take a look at the task of 2019 Kazan WorldSkills. The institutions that consist WorldSkills Conference needs a new web application which can help them manage events and, when they register, have access to all the needed information. This web application should be systematically built so that it can be shared with other institution members afterward. Therefore, multi-tenancy is a crucial requirement for the app. This application develops as time goes, so the important demands are dealt by automatic tests. The projects are divided into two steps. Step 1 is to build the back-end parts which are designed to use PHP, framework, and database. Step 2 is to build the front-end parts which are designed to use HTML, CSS, JS framework, and REST API, which are provided during this step. From now on, we will create PHP JavaScript module. To conduct this task, install Laravel, one of PHP Framework. First, create Frameworks folder in Desktop and open the folder by double-clicking it. Next, open Browser and search Laravel. When you click Documentation link on website, the installation page is shown. Start installation following the instructions on the installation page. First, install Composer. Composer is a dependency manager for PHP. It allows users to install software that is suitable for the PHP version the user has. Install Composer as shown on screen. continue Laravel installation on the Laravel website. We will use Composer Create Project here among several installation methods. Copy command for installation as shown on screen. Next, click the path area of the framework folder that we kept open earlier. Type in cmd command and press Enter to open command prompt. There are other ways to open command prompt. The command prompt opens up, and if you click the right button of the mouse, the Laravel installation code that we copied is pasted into the prompt. The blog that is written at the end of the code will be the name of the folder where Laravel will be installed. Change the name to Laravel Project. The folder can be named differently. If you press Enter, Laravel will be installed. In the international competition, the installed file might be provided without having to install the program. Now, Laravel installation is complete. If you open Laravel project folder, you can see many kinds of files are installed. Now copy Laravel project folder, located in the Frameworks folder in the desktop, into htdocs folder that's located in xampp folder. Change the folder name to xx.JS.PHP.A. Now open xs.js.php.a folder and make changes on some of the files. First, if you copy server PHP file and paste it in the same place, a new file called server copy PHP will be created. Change this file name to index.php. Next, copy htaccess file from public folder and paste it in xx.js.php.a folder. The reason for creating index.php file and copying htaccess file is because when you open website, you will not have to open public folder. Now open Control Panel of XAMPP and press the Start button of Apache and MySQL to start each program. Now open http://1.skill.local/xx.js.php.a in browser to see installation result. Since we use local computer, we can access through the address shown in the following. Now, let us create and import DB. First, to create database, open New tab on browser and type in the following address. You can create database by clicking Database menu in the PHP MyAdmin page. Type in WSC19JSPHP in database name. Enter WSC19JSPHP as the database name items and select UTF-8 MB4 General CI in collation and click Create button to create DB. Collation is an attribute that decides how to arrange data and whether it is case sensitive. Now database is created. Next, summon the provided SQL dump file to create database tables. If you unzip the provided C2 media files.zip and unzip media files.zip file once more, dbDump SQL file can be found in the database folder. This file is an array of demands and creates database tables and inputs initial data. To summon this SQL dump file, WSC19JSPHPDB should be selected in DB tree on the left, as shown in the screen. And then, if you drag and drop dbDump SQL file into PHPMyAdmin page, SQL file operates. If you select WSC19JSPHPDB again, you can see that database tables are created. Now, to work on program, start code editor. PHP Storm is used here. To open XS.JS.PHP folder in htdocs folder. First, to set Laravel user settings, open env file and change the value of DB database to WSC19JSPHP, which is the DB name we created earlier. DB username and DB password can be different according to user environment. Let us carry out DB migration. After opening PHPMyAdmin page, select WSC19JSPHP. Then click on Designers tab to check the structure of tables. Right now, there is no table available yet to store ratings on events and sessions. To create tables in Laravel, use migration. First, delete all migration files that were made when Laravel was installed. In the code editor, there are already 3 migration files in Migrations folder located under Database folder. Delete these 3 files. Now, to use new migration files, use Command Window. If you use PHP Storm, you can open Command Window by opening Terminal as shown on screen, or you can use Windows CMD. On the command prompt, input command as shown on screen, then press Enter to start. Then a migration file will be created. Now, open the migration file that was created just now and input code as shown on screen. The code is structured to create event ratings table and session ratings table. If you typed in all the code, open Command Prompt again and input command as shown on screen, then execute to create tables. Now refresh the designer page we opened earlier to check new tables are added. You can see that event ratings and table and session ratings table have been created. Now, make template for admin page. First, open Templates Admin GUI folder located in C2 Media Files folder that we have unzipped earlier. Next, copy Assets folder located in Templates Admin GUI folder. Then paste it in the public folder located under XS.JS.PHP folder, which is in htdocs folder. Next, open Templates Admin GUI folder located in Views folder. Views folder is located in Resources folder, and Resources folder is located under XS.JS.PHP folder. And copy the rest of the files and folder except Assets folder and paste them. Next, change the name of index.html file that we have pasted in Views folder earlier to index.blade.php. xs.blade.php is template file format that Laravel uses. Next, change create.html in Tickets folder to create.blade.php as well, and change all the other files to the same file format. Now, revise template files. First, open index.blade.php file and revise as shown on screen, then save. Now revise template files that are in various folders inside Views folder. Look at the screen and follow along. Now, we will create the controller for login. In order to create controller, type in according to the screen on the command prompt, then press Enter to launch. If you look inside Controllers folder by opening HTTP folder under App folder in XS.JS.PHP folder, you can see authcontroller.php file has been created. Change this file as shown on screen, then save. Next, open web.php file in Roots folder and revise as shown on screen. If you refresh the website, a login screen will display as shown on screen. Revise web.php file a little more as shown on screen. Next, open command prompt to input command as shown on screen to create model for DB application, then launch. Organizer.php has been created inside App folder. First, copy some of the code of user.php file, which is the user model file, and paste into organizer.php, then revise as shown on screen. This is a setting to use organizer model for user login and logout. Next, open auth.php file in config folder and change the provider's user's model value to app organizer, class as shown on screen. Add code to organizer.php file again as shown on screen. This time, change code of authcontroller.php file as shown on screen. Next, change web.php according to the screen and add root for event page. And then, to create controller for the event page, input command on the command prompt as shown on screen, then launch. Now, open Event Controller PHP file in Controller folder and revise code according to screen. Next, open IndexBlade PHP file under Views folder and revise code according to screen. This code is to enable users to actually log in. Revise code according to screen and check if you can log in. Login account information is included in the task. Now, to make the login and logout system work on Event page, change app.blade PHP file located in Layouts folder, which is located in Views folder according to screen, and test if logging out and logging in again is possible. Now, create model for database tables. Now create model for all database tables that will be used in the program by typing in command as shown on screen. The models to be created are as follows. Now open all model files that were created previously and add code as shown on screen. Now, we will create an event detail page that is seen after being clicked on the event list. As shown on screen, define relationships between model files inside the app folder and add codes to display lists of detail page for events. Check again the key points of the task we've worked on in this training. In this training, we understood PHP plus JavaScript task and created settings according to task requirements, installed framework and created templates for basic settings, DB and admin page. Thank you for your hard work.